Today's show is brought to you by Golf. Hey, quick note to the networks. It really doesn't need slow motion replay. It's slow enough. Just saying.
KHJ Los Angeles.
Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recording.
You're listening to the radio.
Looking good, looking good. Looking good, ma'am. Looking good.
That is so stupid.
Getting drunk in the morning. Who are you, Kathy Lee Gifford?
We may not hook up with women, but we really understand women.
What day is it? National Star Trek Day.
I love Star Trek.
You ever watch Star Trek?
Star Trek.
Star Trek. You know Star Trek and USS Enterprise.
You like Star Trek?
Star Trek.
I love Star Trek.
Star Trek is back?
I don't watch Star Trek.
Star Trek Wars.
Star Trek, not Star Wars. That's good, right?
Live long and prosper.
Happy Star Trek Day.
Scotty, beam me up.
It's showtime.
Yeah, it is. The Mike Show. I love Star Trek.
Oh yeah.
And I, you know, people say they're like, well, you either like Star Wars or you like Star Trek.
Well,
and that, you know, no.
Yeah.
No.
Hit the buzzer.
I'm hitting the buzzer because I like them both. And,
Yep.
and it's, you know, it's two completely different realms, and it's two completely different. And Star Wars happened a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah.
Star Trek happens way into the future.
Yeah.
400 years or so from our present time. So that's, you know, therein lies the way you can rectify the whole situation.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, if you you know, if you can't wrap your brain around, you know, the two concepts coming together.
Yeah.
You know, well, there's how you wrap your brain around it, because one happened a long time ago.
Yep.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah.
Okay, and Star Trek happens 400 years in the future in our galaxy.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the magic and amazing things that take place in 1995.
Yeah, I know. Wait, no, that was a little time ago in our galaxy.
Right here in our backyard.
Yeah, right here. Anyway, hi there.
Hey,
it's the Mike Show. It's the Finally Friday edition.
Finally.
So happy you could join us right here, right now on Radio 434, the Radio 434 apps, and radio434.com. We're also on the Alexa. There she is. How do you get our live show and our feature channel on the Alexa? Our feature channel is 24/7, 365. If you're listening to the live show on Radio 434, either through the Mike Show channel or the Modern Alternative channel, that's what you get on our feature channel on the Alexa, and you get that 24/7. You get all that music. It's brand new music when it's new, plus really, really cool vintage stuff.
Free.
Yeah, absolutely free. There, and you don't even really have to download anything.
Yeah.
To get it on the Alexa, you say, Alexa, enable the Radio 434 skill, and she will. And then every time you want to listen after that, you just say, Alexa, play Radio 434. You can get that on your Apple TV and your smart TVs, anything that's Alexa enabled. And if you want to get our podcast after the fact,
which you do.
Yeah, if you don't really care, you know, whether you listen to us live or listen to us undead or unalive, I don't know. Listen to us on demand anytime you want to listen to us.
Memorex?
As a podcast. Yes, exactly. It's kind of like that. You can do that very easily on the Alexa. Just say, Alexa, play the Mike Show VA podcast, and then she will. And you can also find it everywhere you get your podcasts: Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music. All of them there are places, and of course go to radio434.com.
All Sheets locations.
Yeah, and if that isn't enough for you, if that's not enough, what else can we do for you? You can see us, you can watch us on our live simulcast on Facebook Live at the Mike Show VA. All right, Friday show. Rob's in the house.
Yep,
right over there. Plus, I don't know what else we're doing.
I mean, stuff and things.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we have any guests scheduled. You know, we don't. We need a producer. Is what we need.
I don't know.
Quite frankly, but we are going to get very, very smart with your 5 random facts. We're going to get even smarter with your nerd news. It's This Week in Science. It's just science. Don't be afraid. Then we're going to get really, really dumb with your stupid criminals. So speaking of stupid, I have a headline here. Gatorade is testing a brand new drink called water. Mm-hmm.
What?
Yep, we'll talk about that. Plus,
I've heard of that before. That's not new.
Plus our top lists. Let's see. What do we got? What's the question of the day? Oh, it's the most popular nicknames for grandparents in all 50 states.
Oh, okay.
You know, like grandma, grandpa, papa, granny, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So the most popular nicknames for grandparents in all 50 states. And top things we learned from our grandparents.
Prisoner 178264.
Maybe. Mama. So that's coming up. That's in your top list. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by Lynchburg Regional Airport. Check Lynchburg first.
Making sure that you never miss that important connection. At Lynchburg Regional Airport, we're ready when you're ready.
4 bags to check in, please.
LYH. From here to there to anywhere. We're ready when you're ready.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle. Trade in with us and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
Live Strong at the YMCA provides hope and healing to individuals who are living with, going through, or have overcome cancer, helping them strengthen their spirit, mind, and body. Live Strong at the YMCA is a no-cost program under the YMCA's Community Health Outreach Initiative, aiming to promote comprehensive well-being and resources for building a healthier and better community for all. To learn more, visit the YMCA of Central Virginia at ymcacva.org.
Coming to you live from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF! It's the scariest haunted house to visit this Halloween. It's Grandma and Grandpa's haunted house. Enter the front door and see furniture from long ago. Most of you aren't allowed to sit on. Treat yourself to the bowl of unwrapped hard candies, all stuck together. They're just for company, so have at it. Open the closet door and take in the smell of mothballs. Yes, they still sell them, but these have been there for years. And if you dare venture into the bedroom to see the glass on the nightstand that holds Grandma's teeth, they're from the mouth that's about to kiss you goodbye. And finally, you leave to the unforgettable sounds of Grandpa in the bathroom. It's your worst nightmare because someday, that'll be you! Grandma and Grandpa's haunted house. You know where it is, and it's always open.
The Mike Show.
Yeah.
That's already me. All right.
They actually made a horror movie about
Grandma and Grandpa's
Grandma
house.
and Grandpa. Yeah.
Your grandma and grandpa.
No, not mine.
Your grandma. So we're talking grandmas and grandpas since Sunday is National Grandparents' Day. And they're looking at the most popular nicknames that we use for grandma and grandpa. Now, they didn't include grandma and grandpa because those are definitely the most popular overall.
Sure.
So when we looked at the map and we were trying to figure out, like, for instance, what was the nickname in Alaska?
Yeah.
Okay. Grandma and grandpa might be the most popular in Alaska.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Because I'm reading the parameters here for this survey. And they didn't include grandma or grandpa because probably all 50 states would show Grandma and Grandpa.
I mean, that's kind of a given, yeah.
Correct. So, but what's second? Okay. 1,500 Americans were polled, and the most popular nicknames in 2023, besides Grandma and Grandpa, are Nana and Papa. Okay. That makes perfect sense because Papa is Papa in our household on Tab's side of things. Granny and Granddad topped the list in lots of states, especially in the South. Gram and Gramps are big in Maine, New Hampshire, Alaska, Washington. I have an itch, I'm not picking. And Wyoming. Let's see. Pop is the top nickname for grandfathers in 7 states. How do you pronounce this one? How do you pronounce
Abuela?
Okay, Abuela is popular where?
Arkansas.
And Abuelo is popular in states like California and Texas with big Spanish-speaking populations. Pawpaw, P-A-W-P-A-W, is number 1 for grandpas in a few states, and Mama, this way here. I have that. It's, let's see. Hold on. I just played it, too. There we go. All right. So that's...
Looking good.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Yep.
Looking good, Mama. Looking good.
Yeah, Mama got some nods.
Oh, yeah.
Now, here are some more interesting ones. Hawaii, Virginia, and Vermont are the only states that opt for a more formal grandmother. Rhode Island is the only state where grandfather is number 1. Again, after Grandma and Grandpa.
Yeah, grandmother and grandfather. That's like, come on.
Hello, grandmother. Grandpapa is popular in Hawaii and in Russia. This isn't Russia. Is this Russia? This is Grandpa.
Дедушка.
What?
Дедушка.
Dedushka?
Dedushka.
Okay.
Where is that on the list anywhere?
Yeah. Well, the Russian word for grandfather, dedushka, ranked first in Massachusetts, after, of course, Grandma and Grandpa. The German word, Oma, is number 1 for grandmas in New Mexico. Nanny is number 1 in Oregon and Oklahoma, and a whole lot of grandmas in New Jersey go by Bubby.
Bubby.
The Yiddish word, Bubby. My great-grandma was Bubba.
Bubba?
That's what we called her, Bubba.
Okay.
Bubba and Zeddo.
Zeddo?
Zeddo was my great-grandfather. So the poll asked people about who their favorite grandparent is. All right, grandparents, listen up. And by almost a 3-to-1 margin, it's Grandma or Bubby. 44% said their mom's mom. 23% said their dad's mom. 15% said their mom's dad. 11% said your mom's the best. Sorry. 11% said their dad's dad.
Just 11%?
Yeah. The remaining 7% said your mom. No. Other.
Nice.
Other. So
that's 18%.
Yeah. So recapping, 44% said their mom's mom. That grandma is their favorite. I liked both sets of grandparents, but my dad's mom was more fun. She was more fun and engaging, and she played and always made me food no matter what.
Yeah.
I could be coming up the stairs and she's yelling down the stairs. I just walked in. You want something to eat? Yes I do, Grandma.
Isn't it a little bit surprising that a grandpa isn't the favorite somewhere? Because the guy's always got like silver dollars in his pocket to give you.
Yeah. Well, 11% said the dad's dad.
I just thought it would be more than that,
Yeah, I don't know. But again, this is 1,500 people were surveyed. So there you go.
Yeah, all right.
I actually did. My mom's mom was more reserved and quiet, and she liked her house to be perfect.
Yeah.
And
could you sit on the furniture?
No. You could sit on the furniture, but there was certain furniture that you couldn't sit on. That was reserved for the Pope.
You never got the point of that.
Yeah. Anyway, if the Pope pays a visit, that furniture it will get sat on.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give him a good chair.
Yeah. So that brings us to our top list today, with Sunday being Grandparents' Day, in honor of everybody's Meemaws and Nanas and Papas and Peepops and everybody who played such a large role in our lives. We present today's list. It's our top list today. Top things we've learned from our grandparents.
All right.
Here we go. All right. Here we go. Number one. Never go anywhere without a purse full of Werther's Originals.
Oh, man, those are good.
Yeah. Top things we've learned from our grandparents. The world stops for the wheel. Wheel of Fortune, buddy. Birthday cards and crisp $5 bills go hand in hand. Top things we've learned from our grandparents. Severe weather is God's way of punishing deviant lifestyles.
Okay.
Are you nervous?
No, why?
You're moving the desk.
Am I?
Yeah.
I think it's because of your deviant lifestyle.
Top things we've learned from our grandparents. It's easier to kick you out of your bed than stay in a hotel. Yeah, when they come to town.
True.
Top things we've learned from our grandparents. Who needs a Kleenex when a handkerchief lasts for months?
That's no. And then they want to hand it to you when you're sniffly or
I think
sneezing.
I need a kidney transplant.
Yeah.
I think I may need a kidney transplant.
That's got to be one of your worst nightmares.
Oh, it was. It was. My dad even used a handkerchief. And oh, good Lord. Top things we've learned from our grandparents. Give it 10 minutes to let it air out before following Pop-Up into the bathroom. Sorry. There we go.
Yeah.
Top things we've learned from our grandparents. Good grandkids who love their Nana will rub her bunions. Top things we've learned.
I think I may need a kidney transplant.
Yeah. Top things we've learned from our grandparents. You don't call enough, and texts don't count. Okay. It's possible for human beings to smell lemony. Top things we've learned from our grandparents. They don't make fill in the blank like they used to. Yeah. They don't make whatever thing.
Whatever that is.
They don't make that like they used
Nope.
to. That's the one thing we've learned from our grandparents.
That's what the problem is with you kids.
Cars, boats, houses, lasagna. They don't make it like they used to.
No.
Nope. All right. The Mike Show. Finally, Friday edition. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by CMA's Honda of Lynchburg.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle, trade in with us, and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
Why should you trust Stonecrafters for your new kitchen and bath? Why not? Your neighbors do, your friends do, and countless organizations and contractors do. Stonecrafters provided the stone and installation for the new Academy Center of the Arts, historic theater lobby, box office, concessions, and their new bar upstairs. Visit Stonecrafters, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com. For custom countertops and cabinetry, there's only one choice: Stonecrafters. Your satisfaction is guaranteed in stone.
It might be the last week of the regular season, but we are breaking out all of the festivities as the Lynchburg Hillcats host the Kannapolis Cannonballers September 5th through the 10th at Bank of the James Stadium. We're celebrating all of the holidays with a Halloween theme on Thursday night and a countdown to Christmas on Friday with an ugly Christmas sweater jersey giveaway. We'll wrap things up with our final fireworks show on Saturday and Kids Fun Day on Sunday. Join us for the last time in 2023 by getting tickets at lynchburg-hillcats.com.
Broadcasting from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Moneta Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF.
This is not headline news. The Detroit Lions beat the Kansas City Chiefs last night in the NFL season opener. Oh no, oh no, oh no. The new Rolling Stones album is out October 20th, their first without Charlie Watts. It'll also be their first one featuring songs about Life Alert and reverse mortgages. Freddie Mercury's Bohemian Rhapsody piano sold for $2.2 million, which is basically 2 Scaramucci's short of a Fandango. And Bernie Sanders turns 82 today. As usual, he'll blow out his candles and make his birthday complaint. This is not headline news.
It's not. It's the Mike Show. Hi. How's it going?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
I never really realized how much a Scaramouche was actually worth.
Scaramouche, we do the Fandango.
Yeah, but who even knew?
Very frightening.
Yeah, you need to.
No.
Somebody needs to stop you.
Nope. I'll never stop. So, dictionary.com just added.
I was going to say, we're getting ready to fight here.
566 new words and terms, including a few maybe you haven't heard yet. To make it in, each one had to be a term being used by, quote unquote, a lot of people. Okay? It has to be,
it's pretty scientific.
Yeah, quote unquote, useful for a general audience. Okay? And they only add words they think are, quote unquote, likely to stick around. So here are a few highlights.
And they added 500?
Yeah, there was like 566 new words and terms on dictionary.com. Let's see.
You're like 12, aren't you? You're just a big 12-year-old.
I am a big 12-year-old. Good Lord. Here's a few of them.
Okay.
We have the top 15.
Okay.
How about we do that? The top 15. Let's do it from the bottom up because that's the way I like to do it. Autosexual and autoromantic. It means people who primarily feel sexual attraction or romantic feelings towards themselves, not other people.
What?
Yeah. And maybe this will go with it. Mount Weasel. It's a decoy entry in a website. So it's a Mount Weasel. The decoy entry in a website that's secretly planted to catch other sites stealing content. Like a lyrics website posting incorrect lyrics on purpose to catch other lyric sites that just hit copy-paste. Yeah. Okay.
That's likely to stick around, is it?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay.
Godwin's Law. The idea that if an internet debate goes on long enough, someone will eventually compare someone else to Hitler. Okay. Let's see. Snite. S-N-I-T-E. Can you use it in a sentence? I don't know. But it's a let's hear. It's a British term. There she is. To wipe snot from your nose with your thumb or finger. Snite. Sports washing. What's that?
Sports watching?
Washing.
Oh.
Sports washing. Mitigating negative press coverage through sports. Okay. Like Saudi Arabia and the Gulf Tour. I don't get that one.
Yeah.
GPT, as in Chat GPT, which stands for Generative Pre-Trained Transformer. I don't know. I just don't get these. These are not going to stick around. I'm sorry, dictionary.com.
Yeah, no.
No. Blur's Day, a day not easily distinguished from other days, or the phenomenon of days running together. Shower orange, an orange that's peeled and eaten in a steamy shower.
Okay, here's what happened. Some low-level guy at Webster's or Dictionary.com was told, like, you better hit your quota or you're going to get fired.
Dictionary.com.
And so,
yeah,
that's why these words, because shower orange?
Jugging. when a criminal waits near a store or ATM to rob you. Jugging. Okay. Bloatware. Unwanted software that comes pre-installed on a new device. This thing is full of bloatware.
Yeah, most cell phones get that too.
And I go through. When I got my new phone, I went through and not only deactivated, but I eliminated a whole bunch of apps and crap that was in there.
Well, here's a free plug for Google.
Yeah.
The Pixel
is
just straight Android. Comes with no additional software put on by anybody.
All right, that's good to know. Atmospheric river. A long, narrow corridor that transports massive amounts of water vapor from the tropics. Okay. Decision fatigue. Mental and emotional exhaustion from constantly having to make decisions.
Okay.
What's this? Nepo baby. A celebrity with a parent who is also famous. Okay, this makes sense. Like nepotism. Nepo baby. Especially one whose industry connections are perceived as essential to their success.
Like Tori Spelling.
Yeah, that's a great example.
Yeah.
I'll give you a dinger for that one.
Thanks. I would have preferred a ho-ho, though.
Coffee nap.
Those are really good, man.
A short nap, usually 15 to 30 minutes, taken immediately after a cup of coffee. People claim you wake up feeling super energized. I could never do that. All right. Nepo babies. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by someone.
The Shower Orange.
No, it's Jersey Mike's Subs.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order fresh right in front of you. And let me tell you, watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, impatience, baby-like wonder, indecisive, anticipatory chewing, nerves pacing, happy claps, and finally, jealousy, because that's this guy's sub. I should order one. Good idea.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Traveling with your family is not only affordable from Lynchburg Regional Airport, it's convenient too. Our daily departures offer easy connections on American Airlines through Charlotte to over 170 nonstop destinations. So check the great round-trip fares currently being offered to your vacation destinations by using flylyh.com today and click Book Now. Prices are subject to change without notice and certain restrictions apply. Advanced purchase is required and availability is limited. Low fares, less hassle. Check Lynchburg first.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle. Trade in with us and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
Coming to you live from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Moneta Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF.
And now it's time for
Random facts.
Yep, that time of the day we cram your head full of usable information, and you can tell it back wherever the heck you happen to be.
Yep.
We don't know where you go or what you do, and quite frankly, it's really none of our business. Now, Riley would advise you to go to the Lynchburg Community Market, and we'll talk about that in just a few minutes.
If you know what's good for you.
Yeah, and if you go there, and you say any of these 5 random facts back, somebody's bound to say, wow. Or maybe, wow. Yeah. All right, here we go.
That last one was actually Riley, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. Number 1. In America, the predominant grading system is, A, B, C, D, E, F, You get an A, that's the best.
Yeah.
You get an F, your parents, beat you. In Denmark, there's a 7-point grading system, which is numerical. A 12 is an A. The number 12 equals an A. It's followed by a 10, a 7, a 4, a 2, double zeros, and a -3.
That's not confusing at all.
No, not at all.
That makes total sense.
Yeah, the -3 is the equivalent to an F. Denmark. Number 2. The guy who invented Magic the Gathering is Richard Garfield, President James Garfield's great-great-grandson.
That makes sense.
Number 3. The best-selling items at Walmart. Why does that make sense?
I don't know. I know what the best-selling item at Walmart is.
What is it?
Bananas.
It is. It's bananas. Bananas. They sell more than 1 billion pounds of bananas every year. Every year.
That is so random.
I know. That's why it's called 5 Random Facts.
Followed closely by pregnancy tests.
Number 4. There are only 2 cities in the United States that cross into 5 different counties. New York City, and Dallas. And then number 5, the beat of the Mission Impossible theme song. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh, yeah.
dun.
Please stop.
I will. It intentionally spells the letters M-I in Morse code. Dash, dash, dot, dot. And those are your 5 random facts.
Very cool.
Mike Show. Hi, Riley, joining us from your Lynchburg Community Market.
Hey, it's Riley.
It is Riley. What's up?
Hey, guys.
How are things going down there?
They're good. Yeah, pretty quiet down here right now.
Oh, wow, look, it's Riley.
It's Riley. And there's no compressors in the background that are running.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. It will go off.
Don't have to restock the dilithium crystals.
Yeah.
What is coming up? What's the next thing that you guys are working on at your Lynchburg Community Market?
So our Harvest Festival is what's next. On October 28th, we'll have our normal farmers market like usual, but we're adding in a bunch of fall festivities for you too.
Very cool. We're looking forward to that. Can we carve pumpkins?
No, that's a big liability issue, but you can paint pumpkins.
I want to paint a pumpkin.
Will there be like a pumpkin maze where you got like pumpkins lined up and you got to try and find your way from one end to the other?
No, we don't.
I mean, granted, it's pretty easy, but still.
Well, I mean, what? The pumpkins would be lined up so that you can't see past them, or you have to walk
just one
through
pumpkin.
Just one.
Just one pumpkin high.
All right.
You just got to figure out how to get through it.
We won't be doing that, but we'll have painting pumpkins. So you can come.
Because people got lost last year.
Painting. They must have been very small people. Painting pumpkins, and what else can we enjoy?
There'll be special vendors there. You'll have a bunch of fall options to pick from. Our vendors will bring their pumpkins and all their fall stuff. We're going to try to have a face painter as well, some games around. So a lot of fun fall things for free for families to do.
Very, very cool. And then, of course, you have the regular Saturday Farmers Market coming up tomorrow.
Yep.
But always a great option for lunch, for breakfast, because you got regular hours. Tell us about your regular hours.
Yeah, so during the week, we're open 7 to 2. So you can also grab breakfast, lunch from any of the permanent restaurants inside as well. And all of our artisan vendors' tables are open, so you can purchase goods while you're in there, but also grab some breakfast and lunch.
Now, we had heard that you were going to have a new restaurant.
We are, coming very soon. We're going to have a pizza place in here, and I'm personally very excited.
Yes.
Very, very cool. Well, going back to the vendors, so I was going to ask, so even if the vendors themselves are only there on Saturdays, you can still buy stuff from the vendors' tables and displays, and what, you guys ring them up?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay, there you go. So there's all kinds of reasons for you to get to the Lynchburg Community Market all throughout the week. But if you're new in town, make it your Saturday thing, because that is absolutely positively and especially during the fall. Man, oh man, you can't get better than a Saturday morning at Lynchburg Community Market. It just sets your whole weekend in the right direction. It really does. Yep. Riley, where do folks learn more, and where do they find you on the interwebs?
So our website's lynchburgcommunitymarket.com, and then all of our socials, Facebook and Instagram, both are Lynchburg Community Market. So nice and simple for you.
Yep. Well, we're looking forward to all the fall activities, and then it's going to be right around the corner because this month is moving so fast. Summer moved so fast, and pretty soon we're going to be talking about the Christmas market types of things that'll be going on with things that you've done in the past, like carriage rides and stuff like that.
We're already planning for our mistletoe markets.
Well, I have suggested to Rob that, and I've suggested this to you guys, instead of using the horse-drawn carriages, Rob has a rickshaw that he pulls around. Yep. And it's like you'd find in Taiwan or something, and so he had, or Hong Kong, and he's got a rickshaw.
Yeah.
Do you think you can replace the horse-drawn carriages with Rob pulled rickshaws?
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a liability whatsoever. It sounds great, super safe for everybody.
He'll sign a waiver.
I'll sign whatever you want.
You're gonna go up and down those hills.
Give it to me and I'll sign it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
They might not get there very fast.
Yeah,
but they'll learn a lot about it.
Eventually, they'll get there.
Yeah. Eventually, then maybe. Who knows? All right. Lynchburg Community Market is on the corner of Main and 12th Street in downtown Lynchburg. There's plenty, absolutely positively, plenty of parking. You guys have your own parking lots. I said plural lots. And they even, when they did the streetscape project and all the renovations right there on 12th Street, they actually added more parking spaces. So that guy that's going, there's no place to park in Lynchburg. Yeah, there is. There's plenty of places downtown. They added more spots. Over 2,000 spots. So, keep that in mind. Lynchburg Community Market's located there, Main and 12th Street, downtown Lynchburg, open regular hours. Go and check them out. Riley, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Have a great weekend, and we will talk with you again soon.
All right.
See you, Riley.
All right. It is the Mike Show. It's the Finally Friday edition. Coming up, we are going to get so much more smarter est with your nerd news. This week in science. It's just science.
Yes.
Don't be afraid.
Relax.
Yep. Coming up next.
Join us down at the Lynchburg Community Market and experience all that one of the nation's oldest farmers markets has to offer. Grab some lunch from our restaurants and shops, or shop from our awesome selection of artisan, handmade goods in our crafters gallery. Swing by on Saturday to check out our farmers market, where you can shop from the freshest selection of local grown produce, meats, and more. The Lynchburg Community Market, located in downtown Lynchburg on the corner of 12th and Main Street. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 7 to 2 year-round. For more information, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Lynchburg Community Market.
Lynchburg Regional Airport is going strong. For many years now, Lynchburg's low fares have been among the most competitive in the area, and our conveniently scheduled flights offer easy connections on American Airlines through Charlotte to over 170 nonstop destinations worldwide. So check the great round-trip airfares currently being offered by visiting flylyh.com today and click Book Now. Prices are subject to change without notice, and certain restrictions apply. Advanced purchases required and availability is limited. Your close and convenient connection, check Lynchburg first.
Broadcasting from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF.
All right, time once again for Nerd News. This week in science. It's just science. It's nothing to be afraid of. Covering the most important news for your brains you may have missed. Here is a quick rundown from this week. We finally figured out why cats love tuna. Okay.
We finally figured this out.
Yeah. They love the flavor of
umami.
Your mommy. No, umami flavors. It's loaded with two chemicals that enhance those flavors. That's what the tuna is. Loaded with two chemicals that enhance the what is it again? The umami.
Umami.
Umami. Yeah. Anyway, and the two chemicals enhance those flavors and bind to the cat's taste buds. Our taste buds are slightly different, so it doesn't taste quite as good to us. In dinosaur news.
Dinosaur news.
I said in dinosaur news, we may have found a missing link between dinosaurs and birds.
Okay.
So this, I have to do a deeper dive into this. Amidst the remains of turtles and fish preserved in a southeastern China fossil bed.
Hello.
Hi.
Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, and no. Scientists have uncovered the skeleton of a dinosaur with curious bird-like features. Here, I can share this. I'm just going to share the article.
Okay.
But it has a picture. It has a picture of the an artist's rendering of what this critter might have looked like. All right, there it is. All right. So reading on.
A lot like my mother-in-law.
Yeah, the Chinese Academy of Sciences paleontologist Min Wang.
Hello.
Hi. And colleagues compared the new fossil named. Okay. Here's what I had to do, because I butcher just about everything that I have to pronounce.
Okay.
Okay. So I always go to the pronunciation lady on Pronounceify.com.
Right.
And we get the
we have her on retainer.
Yeah, and we get the pronunciation of things like
Umami.
Umami. So I couldn't. I put all 3 words in there together. Okay, of what this bird dinosaur was called. And now where is it? What did I just do? Oh man, I just totally closed it out. Hold on, my bad. Let me find the story again. Nerd news. Scroll down. There we go. All right. So I totally. What is this thing called? Oh, there it is. The Fujinum. I can't pronounce any of that.
Yeah.
So I typed in that whole thing. I copied and pasted, typed that whole thing in, and it couldn't give me a pronunciation. So then I broke it down into 3 different smaller words.
Okay.
And it did give me a pronunciation. So, here is what that bird-like thing is called.
Fugian. Venator. Prodigious. Fugian.
Fugian.
Venator.
Venator.
Prodigious.
Okay.
Isn't prodigious a word? Like on its own?
Yes, it is. So that's why I broke it down. The Fujian Venator is one word, and then prodigious is another. But I had to break it down into 3 words to get it to work. Well, anyway, so the fossil name, the Fujiyama, whatever, with the remains of other dinosaurs from that time and more modern ones, to identify the animal's place within the dino bird family tree. Researchers determined the pheasant-sized and likely feathered thing belonged to the ancestral group of, how do you pronounce that word?
Aviali.
Thank you. All right, I'm done with all that. So get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. And,
Umami.
And people on social media were shocked to learn the asteroid itself didn't kill off all the dinosaurs on impact. I thought we already determined that it was not just one asteroid hitting our planet, that it was all the debris and dust and stuff that was kicked up into the atmosphere. Also, an asteroid of that size that would hit our atmosphere would, like, super heat. I mean, you're talking massive. You're talking more heat than what was out in Hawaii that melted aluminum.
Yeah.
It would superheat the atmosphere and the water anywhere around that thing. But it would kick up all kinds of debris and dust, and it would literally create an ice age.
Yeah.
Hello? I thought we already knew that that's what happened. But anyway, people on social media were shocked to learn that that's, the most widely accepted theory is it kicked up so much dust that the plants died and the food chain collapsed. Didn't happen in one fell swoop.
Sure.
Took a while. In health news, depression might cause type 2 diabetes. Huh. Okay, let's do a deeper dive into this, shall we? New genetic research has revealed that depression
may be a direct cause of type 2 diabetes, according to scientists from the UK. Hi, there they are.
Wait.
The two conditions have always been linked. Patients with type 2 diabetes are about twice as likely to be diagnosed with depression compared to others. However, it was never clear whether the type 2 diabetes caused the depression or the other way around, or if other factors such as obesity were involved. Now, researchers have discovered 7 genetic variants that contribute in both conditions. These genes play a role in insulin production and in inflammation in the brain, pancreas, and fatty tissues. Changes caused inside the body by the genes can partly explain the processes involved in depression and how it increases the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Interesting. Okay. All right.
Just when you thought things couldn't get any worse.
Well, but now you might know how things could get better. And this is frightening. Okay, this is just absolutely, positively frightening. Humanized kidneys grown inside pigs for the first time.
I think I may need a kidney transplant.
Yes, you may.
Humanized?
Yep. It's kidneys, human kidneys, grown inside pigs, raising the prospect of human organs being grown inside other animals.
For what purpose?
For transplants. The research involved creating a human pig embryo containing a combination of human and pig cells. When transferred into surrogate pig mothers, they develop embryos. The developing embryos were shown to have kidneys that contain mostly human cells, marking the first time that scientists have grown a solid humanized organ inside another animal.
The only way that this could turn out cool is if it becomes one, like, remember the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Bebop and Rocksteady, remember that big giant pig guy?
Uh-huh.
That's the only way.
Okay.
Is if that actually happens.
Rat organs, that's a band name, have been produced in mice, and mouse organs have been produced in rats. The previous attempts to grow human organs in other animals, like pigs, have not succeeded, said the senior author Lingqing Lang of the Guangzhou Institute of Biomedicine and Health from the Chinese Academy of Sciences.
Hello.
Hi. And the Weihu University. Our approach involves the integration of human cells into recipient tissues and allows us to grow human organs in pigs.
They tried to grow human organs inside rats, and for some reason that didn't work.
The rats exploded.
Yeah, they're not really sure why.
The kidneys were not entirely human, as they included, nerves made mostly from pig cells, meaning they could not be used for transplant in their current form. It's not clear whether the challenge of making a wholly human organ would be achievable with current genetic engineering techniques. My lord. That's just frightening.
What's frightening is that somebody paid for that study.
Oh, paid big. But this is even more frightening.
Didn't you say things were going to get better? You promised.
No. Scientists grow a whole model of human embryo without sperm or egg.
A model?
Yeah. Researchers in Israel created an artificial human embryo without using a womb, eggs, or any baby batter.
Okay.
The Weizmann Institute team said their embryo model, made using stem cells, looked like a textbook example of a real 14-day-old embryo. It even released hormones that turned a pregnancy test positive in the lab. The ambition for embryo models is to provide an ethical way of understanding the earliest moments of our lives. The first weeks after a sperm fertilizes an egg is a period of dramatic change, from a collection of indistinct cells
to something that eventually becomes recognizable on a baby scan. This crucial time is a major source of miscarriage and birth defects, but poorly understood. So there. That's why they're doing it. All right. And then 2 more stories. We're not doing deep dives into these. And anti-aging news. Anti-aging? She was my favorite aunt.
Haven't seen her in years.
I know. A study found we might be able to take a longevity gene from mole rats and use it to increase our lifespan by only 3 to 4 years. So, okay.
Not worth it.
Let's recap. Cats love tuna. There's a...
Can we just stop there?
We found the missing link between dinosaurs and birds.
Okay.
The asteroid itself didn't kill off all the dinosaurs, people. We've already known that.
Nope.
Depression might cause type 2 diabetes.
Okay.
Maybe not the other way around. We can grow human kidneys in pigs, but they're not 100% human, so they can't be used in humans. They're making artificial human embryos without wombs, eggs, or baby batter. Now, and we might be able to use mole rats. So we might get a pig kidney to help us with our depression and type 2 diabetes, grow an artificial embryo with mole rat to expand our lifespan. I don't know. This is the most confusing nerd news we've had in years.
This just goes to show that science is scary.
It's frightening. In Earth news, it's official. This has been the hottest summer ever.
Okay, I believe it.
July was the hottest month on record. August is now the 2nd hottest month on record. What was the... I'm not supporting you guys.
We had a couple days last week that were like 95, 96.
Yeah, but still not the hottest August. But it's been the hottest summer ever.
Jeez.
And that's Nerd News. This week in science. It's just science.
It is science. Be afraid.
But what about the bees?
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees!
What about the bees?
This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by Lynchburg Regional Airport. Check Lynchburg first.
Whether your adventure is just beginning or you're on your way home, at Lynchburg Regional Airport, we're ready when you're ready. LYH. From here to there to anywhere. We're ready when you're ready.
It might be the last week of the regular season, but we are breaking out all of the festivities as the Lynchburg Hillcats host the Kannapolis Cannonballers September 5th through the 10th at Bank of the James Stadium. We're celebrating all of the holidays with a Halloween theme on Thursday night and a countdown to Christmas on Friday with an ugly Christmas sweater jersey giveaway. We'll wrap things up with our final fireworks show on Saturday and Kids Fun Day on Sunday. Join us for the last time in 2023 by getting tickets at lynchburg-hillcats.com.
You gotta love the juice at Jersey Mike's. That zing of real red wine vinegar and olive oil blend is even better than the zing of a first kiss. No offense to Brenda DeMarche. It was a fine first smooch for me behind the bleachers. But there's nothing like when that zing of the juice hits your lips for the very first time. Years later, Brenda and I shared a Jersey Mike's sub with extra juice. We had a better time because neither of us had braces. Add a flavor zing with the juice. Jersey Mike's. A sub above.
Coming to you live from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF!
All right, let's open it up. It is your audio vault for today. Our collection of bits and clips and viral audio for your ear holes. You can put them in other holes too if you like, but we find it best if you use the ear holes for listening.
Yeah.
All right. So after a short work week, it's time for another weekend already. Most would be glad. but not the cranky Caucasian.
Ugh, another Saturday at Costco. Just how I want to spend my weekend. Steering a giant cart around old people stocking up on 4-packs of antifungal cream. Why are old people at Costco in the first place? If I see an 85-year-old buying a year's supply of anything, I'm thinking, aren't you optimistic? And it's so stressful here. Costco isn't shopping. Costco is war. Costco asks the question, are you willing to die for a 70-count box of waffles? On the bright side, at least I can come home reeking of forklift exhaust.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, what do I know? I'm just a cranky Caucasian.
Yeah, you
Waffles are good, though.
Waffles are really good. All right, so there's a lot of excitement for the new NFL season and all the first games on Sunday. Be on the lookout for Tom Brady, though, on the sidelines in Denver as the Broncos host the team that Tom is now part owner of, the Las Vegas Raiders.
Brady, his wallet's fat. Gonna go to Vegas, flash lots of cash. Brady, you're a quarterback. We'd like to see you suit up in silver and black.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
If he were to
there's
come
more.
back, he would make enough to buy the whole football team.
Yeah, it would. All right, the Detroit Lions upset the Kansas City Chiefs 21-20 last night in the NFL season.
Wonder what they did.
Opener. They made them very mad.
Upset them.
Yep. The opener was at Arrowhead Stadium for not, and I said not Thursday night football, but Sunday night football on Thursday. I don't know why. Here's Mike Tirico with the final call.
The Detroit Lions 21. The Kansas City Chiefs 20. Not the same old Lions, the 1-0 Lions. They come in to Kansas City on opening night and beat the champs.
All right, there you go. So Sunday is the opening weekend of all the other teams except for the Bills and the Jets, who play on Monday Night Football. And there are no bye games this week.
What night are they going to have Monday Night Football on?
Monday night.
But,
yeah, I know. All right, so we were talking about,
you said,
these Pocky chips. Is it Pocky? Pocky.
Yeah, the ones that come in the little casket-shaped boxes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So those are different than the Takis,
right?
That I eat and my kids eat.
Yeah.
So that's a different thing.
Yep.
Okay. So apparently there was this Pocky's One Chip Challenge. Those products will no longer be available in stores after a 14-year-old boy died from eating one. The challenge involves eating a spicy chip, which contains Carolina Reaper, and I guess this is Naga Viper peppers.
Okay.
Here is high school basketball coach Douglas Hill talking about the passing of Harris Wallabaugh and Dr. Lauren Rice speaking on how the chip can affect a person.
Very quiet kid when you first meet him. Not a child of many words. Very smiled, very positive. So it was definitely difficult.
It could cause difficulty with breathing. I think it could cause issues with the esophagus.
All right. So the teen's autopsy reports are still pending. Let's see. Scrolling. See, there's only an introduction and theme music from The Tonight Show. And I'd have to do a deeper dive into this. I've always thought Jimmy Fallon was an ass clown. I personally have never really liked him.
Yeah.
I never got the appeal. And I have not watched The Tonight Show. Quite frankly, I haven't watched The Tonight Show since Johnny Carson. And that doesn't mean that I'm an old fogey. I just have not liked The Tonight Show since Johnny Carson.
You're just a cranky Caucasian.
No, not really. But I preferred David Letterman.
Oh, yeah.
Far and above Jay Leno. And I've never come back because I've always thought Jimmy Fallon was just an ass clown. Well, Rolling Stone released a brutal article yesterday accusing Jimmy Fallon of having erratic behavior behind the scenes of his Tonight Show. They spoke to past and present staffers from the show who claim it's a toxic work environment. Some said it might have something to do with Fallon's supposed drinking. Here is his introduction and theme from the Tonight Show here. Jimmy Ass Clown. Yeah, that's enough for me. Many of the former employees, by the way, are telling stories from pre-COVID times. Jimmy apologized to his colleagues yesterday after the article was released. After. Let's see. Let's go to viral videos.
Okay.
A bear walked into an outdoor party. This sounds like a joke. The start of a joke.
Right.
It was an outdoor party. A bear came in, and a guy named Mike, not me, decided to escort the bear out of a gate.
I saw this.
Listen as partygoers strongly advise Mike to get away from the bear. Mike does it his way and gets mauled. Here, listen.
Come on, did I get there? Come on. Oh, hey! Mike, hey, no. Mike.
Just move. Just
Mike, don't move. You guys? Oh my God.
I have that on video.
Look, Mike got it from a bear.
Mike got it from a bear. Yeah, he gets mauled once on the side of his rib cage before the bear walks out the gate. He shows the paw scratch off to his friends. The party might have been in the Poconos, in the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania. Not exactly sure. This couple in New Jersey recently bought a house, and they had to replace some drywall in the basement. They opened up the wall, and dozens of empty Captain Morgan spiced rum bottles began falling out. Listen to as the husband moves them out of the wall, and his wife follows up with some jokes.
Thirsty.
Wow.
5 o'clock somewhere.
It is 5 o'clock somewhere.
That's a lot of bottles.
Yeah. Happy National Star Trek Day. We have some Star Trek trivia for you.
Okay.
Did you know that Captain Kirk wasn't even in the pilot for the original show?
Wasn't it Captain Pike?
Yes. It was Captain Christopher Pike was in the pilot for Star Trek. They actually made a second pilot, and Pike was not cast, and it was Captain Kirk. But it was supposedly set a little bit later after Pike had moved on.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. Sulu. Oh, my. Mr. Sulu never had a first name. Did you know that?
No.
Nope. And we have no music, so I'm just going to go to this.
So
there we go.
Captain Pike, he just went off to another planet where he had lots of room to run.
No, yeah, exactly. That's what they told him.
Yeah.
That's what they told everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Captain Pike went off to
chilling.
Well, but Star Trek: Strange New Worlds is a prequel to the original series. To TOS, and it does feature Captain Christopher Pike in the entire series. They did season 1, season 2, and I am awaiting season 3.
So it was pretty good.
Anxiously anticipating season 3.
Okay.
And they do have Kirk, not Captain Kirk, but they do have James T. Kirk in Strange New Worlds, but he's a lieutenant.
Yeah. Okay.
So he's working his way up. And I think he became a captain of a smaller ship, but not the Enterprise, which is the flagship of the Federation. Yeah. So anyway. Did you know, more Star Trek fun fact trivia. Did you know that there's a disco version of the theme song, and it's recorded by Nichelle Nichols, who played Uhura on the show?
Please tell me you have it.
I don't. But I can find it. Here, wait. Let me find it. I'll go over here. Come to yourself. Disco. Okay, Star Trek themed disco version. All right, let's see if this works. It's got a little beat.
Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots.
Is this the real one? Okay, that's close enough for me. I know this is going to get muted. All right, there we go.
That was pretty slick.
Yeah, no, not really. All right, what else? All right, we did sports. We did the Pocky Challenge. Let's do... we wrap up Audio Vault with a comedian, and today is no exception. Now that the NFL season is back and baseball playoffs are coming up, here is comedian, the late, great George Carlin's classic routine about the differences between the two sports.
Baseball is played on a diamond, in a park, the baseball park.
Football is played on a gridiron in a stadium, sometimes called Soldier Field or War Memorial Stadium.
Baseball begins in the spring, the season of new life.
Football begins in the fall when everything is dying. In football, you wear a helmet.
In baseball, you wear a cap.
Football is concerned with downs. What down is it?
Baseball is concerned with ups. Who's up? Are you up? I'm not up. He's up.
In football, you receive a penalty.
In baseball, you make an error.
Whoops.
Whoops.
All right, that's your Audio Vault for today. Let's reach over here and lovingly grab the handle. Not too tight. Just give it a tug. Keep all that sound inside.
Pocky.
Yeah, thank you. It is the Mike Show. It's the finally Friday edition of the program. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by CMA's Honda of Lynchburg.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle, trade in with us, and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
Hi, I'm Matt Bright, the new owner of CRI Digital Impressions, and I'm excited to announce a new chapter in the century-long history of CRI. Mutual Press was founded in 1927, and in 1973 it merged with CRI to become CRI Mutual Press. In 2002, it was renamed CRI Digital Impressions. I also own Bright Images, which has provided print and media services to the area since 1995. Yes, there is a new owner and a new location, but the same commitment to quality and service. In fact, quality and service are the cornerstones of my business philosophy. Quick turns and service with a smile. From business cards to banners and pamphlets to paperback books, we can provide all your printing needs. Call, visit us online, or stop by our location at 3022 Memorial Avenue, Lynchburg. We look forward to serving you.
Livestrong at the YMCA provides hope and healing to individuals who are living with, going through, or have overcome cancer, helping them strengthen their spirit, mind, and body. Livestrong at the YMCA is a no-cost program under the YMCA's Community Health Outreach Initiative, aiming to promote comprehensive well-being and resources for building a healthier and better community for all. To learn more, visit the YMCA of Central Virginia at ymcacva.org.
Broadcasting from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Moneta Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF.
All right. Time once again. Where's the music? Where's our detective music? There we go. All right. Time once again for Stupid Criminals in the News. Okay. People in the UK. Police responded to an observatory on Wednesday evening when someone reported seeing a bunch of dead bodies. The witness, there she is, apparently thought there had been a mass murder or cult ritual killings or something. Yeah. When the police got there, it was just a yoga class. The class was performing the corpse pose, also known as the shabadabadabadabada, where a person lies on their back with their arms and legs spread out. You can imagine what that may have looked like. I don't have any photos. Or maybe we do. Were there photos? No, this is just a picture of the observatory. And it's a seascape observatory. It's called Unity Yoga. Okay. Serenity now! Serenity now! Sorry, anyway. Where's the story? Obviously, it didn't take long for the police to figure out that there was a misunderstanding, and the sirens and police activity probably disturbed the students' Zen vibes. The yoga instructor said, quote, "My heart goes out to the people who thought it was a murder, or who thought I was a murderer. But I can assure you, I just hold space for deep relaxation. Namaste." Anyway, police say the caller, there she is, had good intentions. And then there's this. This guy. Ace Hardware might be the... No, it's an Ohio man. Ace Hardware can be a helpful place. The helpful hardware folks, you know, who have hedge clippers to cut off your annoying ankle monitors. A parolee in Ohio wandered around an Ace Hardware store on Tuesday before asking an employee where the big hedge clippers were. They pointed them out. The man used the clippers to cut off his ankle monitor. He stashed it in an aisle and then made his way to the exit, grabbed a free bag of popcorn by the door, then walked out and took off on his bike. The employees found the cut ankle bracelet on the shelf and realized what had happened. The man was caught on surveillance footage. They didn't catch him cutting the monitor, but they do have him stashing it on the shelf. Here is store manager Cheryl Hackney talking about what had happened.
Maybe he thought that it was an out-of-the-way spot, that he could just come in, and we have hedge clippers. The other stores in the plaza do not have them. And we were the helpful hardware folks with the hedge clippers. Yes, we were.
The store called the Ohio Adult Parole Authority. They came in and collected the monitor. They shouldn't have any problem figuring out who the guy was, but they haven't released his name, why he was being monitored, or what additional charges he will be facing.
That's why I go to Ace Hardware. Because they go above and beyond.
To help you cut off your ankle monitor. Yeah. Every time.
Yeah.
All right, there's good news in the world, and we like to share it during this particular segment because there is so much stupidity. Where's the good news story? I just had it. It was right here. It feels like a Monday. A Michigan woman is being called a hero after jumping into a lake to save her neighbor, a 4-year-old boy. Here's Jessica Bauer talking about the rescue directly after it happened, and the boy's mother talking about her son's rescuer.
I just threw my phone and ran in, and I'm not a good swimmer. I'm so
scared because I have a 3-year-old.
She's literally an angel from above, especially for being at the right place at the right time.
And there you go. That's the good news. All right. It is the Mike Show. It's finally Friday edition. We're wrapping things up. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by the United Way of Central Virginia.
Let's say you're given $1 a week to the United Way of Central Virginia's general fund. What happens after that? Do they take some money off the top for admin fees? No. Your dollar stays the exact same amount from the time they receive it from you until the time they allocate it to any one of their 26 partner agencies. And what does that $1 a week help provide? This is how your dollar makes community change. The United Way of Central Virginia is supported by you.
All right. Let's get Rob back on.
Where am I?
You're over there somewhere. Somewhere in the ether. All right. There he is. That is it. That is the program. Thanks, Rob.
Yeah, man.
I want to thank all of our guests this week. We had a jam-packed week, gang. Short, jam-packed week, but one nonetheless. Next week, let me double-check calendar-wise. Oh, somebody's texting me. Sorry for the time derailment. Next week, September the 12th, it's Ben Folds at the Academy Center of the Arts. We have your tickets to win. How do you win them? Well, first step, all you got to do is become a VIP member. Just text my name, Mike. Text Mike to 85775. That's Mike to 85775. Data and messaging rates may apply. And you're automatically on our VIP list. If you are a Mike Show VIPer, you don't have to do anything. We're going to be sending out a text
in 5 minutes.
No. Since Ben Folds is Tuesday, no, I think we're going to do this Monday.
Okay.
I think we're going to do a Monday, and we're going to do the winning word. Okay, it's something that we did for the Everclear concert because here's the thing, things like the Warehouse Concert Series, the up and comers, and the lower ticket price, we get lots of tickets to give away.
Yep.
Things like your Lynchburg Hillcats, we get lots of tickets to give away. Things like Everclear, Ben Folds, Wallflowers that are sold out shows, we don't get a lot of tickets to give away. So we're going to make it a little bit more difficult for winners to win. Not difficult, a little more involved.
Yeah.
You got to really, really want it, okay? Because everybody will say, oh, yeah, I want tickets, and blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they get used, sometimes they don't. So we got to make sure that you really, really, really want these tickets.
Yeah.
So we're going to do the winning word. That'll be on Monday. We're going to send out a mass text to all of our VIP members saying, do you want to win Ben Folds tickets for tomorrow at the Academy Center of the Arts? That's on Tuesday, next week. And you have to reply, yes, please. Then we're going to tell you what time we're doing the winning word. Okay? Listen for the winning word. Then text the winning word back to us on that same thread. We did this before, and it worked. People participated out the wazoo.
Okay.
And people listened out the wazoo. The numbers went through the roof during that particular segment. Now, the one mistake that I made was I dragged it out. I dragged it out all morning long. And people's attention spans, especially when they want to win prizes, that's not exactly the best thing to do. So I think we're gonna give a time frame between this time and this time.
Okay.
That's when we're gonna give the winning word. So be listening, and we won't drag it out until noon. Sorry, gang. I know you got things to do. So if you want to win Ben Folds tickets, and if you want to win Wallflowers tickets, that's the same way of doing it. Join our VIP experience. Text Mike to 85775 and become a VIP member. If you're already a VIP member, do nothing. Do nothing except
just sit there and
wait for our text.
Feel privileged.
Yeah, wait for our text. Bask in your privilege. You will get a text from us on Monday reminding you of the winning word contest for Monday. And then the winner will get a pair of tickets to see Ben Folds on Tuesday next week at the Academy Center of the Arts. We will also do the same thing for Wallflowers tickets that will be in October. So that and so much more. Plus John Waite coming to the Academy Center of the Arts as well.
Really?
Yep. So we will have confirmation whether we are the media sponsor for that one. Well, we should be. And if we are, then we'll have tickets. We are the media sponsor for Chamomile and Whiskey, but they need to get our logo up on the website. So anyway, just a reminder. All right, that is it. That is the program. We are back Monday morning.
Goodbye. Don't come back.
Yeah, we're back Monday with another thrilling edition of The Mike Show. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Thanks for tuning our way, and if you're listening in your car right now, thanks for the ride.
Scotty, beat me up.
So this is it. This is the end. I hope you and your companion had a good time listening. And hey, if things went really well, do me a favor and name the baby Ron.
Mike.
Ciao.
Ladies and gentlemen, The Weeknd.
Who's going to do the dishes?